So hello, and today you find me in Bathford village, and behind me here I have an absolutely fantastic 4-bedroom home which has been extended over the years, is beautifully modernised inside and is in really fantastic condition. Now this would have been a 3-bedroom to start off with, but now is a really good size 3 double bedrooms plus a single or study with a wonderful loft extension, and also has been extended out the back to give a much bigger kitchen as well, and a fantastic large living room and dining room. Now the garden at the back is absolutely stunning as well and totally private, and we're right on the end of the very quiet section of this village where we've got the farm literally just across there, and you probably can't hear it, but I can hear the cockerels going. So come with me, let's take you inside and show you a little bit more. So coming in through the front door, and straight away you're greeted by this really wonderful light and bright hallway. A really good space. You've got a big cupboard to the left hand side here. In fact, so big that that used to be the downstairs cloakroom. So potentially if you wanted to reinstate that, that wouldn't be a massive problem. Lovely turning staircase up to the first floor, and then a really nice area of large space underneath the stairs, which again you could create more storage if you really needed to, but that's just a lovely area as well. Now as we come into the kitchen, I'm just going to come straight ahead because it makes a lot of sense. You've got this really lovely extended kitchen. It's so sunny in here as well. Really lovely bright room, really nicely modern fitted units all the way through, and you've got everything built in. So first thing running left to the end there is the really nice big range cooker there. We've also got, hiding behind the cupboards, an integrated washing machine, and also a big corner unit just in that corner with all the kind of gadgets that pull all your storage out. Right at the end you've got the dishwasher under the sink, and then over at this side obviously the very useful wine racks, but either side on the base unit is actually your integrated fridge and an integrated freezer. So a really well planned and well thought out kitchen with a lovely window overlooking the garden and a nice door out to the side for practicality as well. So a great space, extended and larger than most on this development. That really does add an extra special touch, and nothing to do in there at all. So swinging back round to the hallway, just to remind you of all this lovely space on the side, and then coming through into this really lovely large lounge and dining room. So I'm going to pan round as I come in, show you first off that we've got this fantastic large table in the dining room end, and we've still got plenty of room for the biggest of sofas and a big chair down on the living room space. Now this has been opened up over the years, as a lot have done of this house type in Bathford, but you now have this really usable space with a lovely central fireplace feature, tons of room in here for all the different sofa options you might like. What's really quite sweet is actually this little recessed archway here with lighting as well, and then of course just to top it off you've got these fantastic wide sliding doors out onto the garden, which I'll show you in a moment. But before we go outside, let's just give you a pan back on this really lovely long space here, along with, like I say, that really large dining room area. And let's take you upstairs, because this house is really deceptive. There are 3 huge double bedrooms, and on top of that a full single or study. So this is much larger than you would expect. So let's take you upstairs and show you some more. Coming up to the first floor, the first thing that greets us is this lovely large landing space, and as you can see, loads of light flooding into all the rooms, and just lots of space, and as I said before, quite deceptive in its overall size. So the first thing I'm going to do is take you into this beautiful modern bathroom, a really generous size. This used to be a bedroom, so that gives you an idea of how big the space is. A really lovely large corner shower cubicle there with the bath set just under the window, and then over to this side a big range of vanity units for storage with the inset toilet and sink. So a really fantastic space all over in there. Now we have 3 bedrooms on this level. So we've got a small single, which I'm just going to do first, because at the end of the landing here you've got this little single bedroom. It would fit a single bed in here, but this is absolutely perfect as a study, and that's the reason why, because you've got such fantastic views out over towards Bath. A little misty today, but it just gives you an impression there of those fantastic outstanding views. Now we have 2 doubles. So the first of the double bedrooms bedrooms is set on the back. So a really fantastic space, as you can see. And if I just come in, I'm just going to swing round and give you a glimpse of the fact that we've also got a big range of mirrored wardrobes all on that right hand side, as well as plenty of space for chest of drawers on this side as well. So really fantastic space. There's also, just before I miss it, another little cupboard there, just built in and backs into the landing. So the other double bedroom is, as we come into here, fantastic big double room here. You can see that we've got that lovely view again over the front, and just a little bit of glare on this at the moment because of the light, but if I come forward again, you've got those lovely views over towards Bath, and a really nice sized double bedroom in here. Now you could easily have the bed at a different location, set out across the room rather than sort of like front to end here as it is now. So there's lots of options there for you. Now, that's the first floor. But as I said, this is a very deceptive house. So as well as 2 doubles and a single here, we also have a 3rd floor. And going all the way up here, you come up onto this fantastic light landing with a really nice big velux, lots of eaves storage, so there's your really useful loft space. And then it opens up into this absolutely beautiful big bedroom on the top floor as well. So really great space, plenty of room for a double, a king, even a super king size would fit up here. It's that generous. We've got fantastic use of storage spaces. So just behind the dog on the right hand side here, we have an eave storage there, as well as this side. And then we've got that eave storage out on the landing again. 2 really nice big velux windows, throwing loads of light in here. So now you've seen the inside of the house, let's take you downstairs and take you out to the garden. Right, so let's take you outside the garden and through these fantastic sliding French doors, and we come out onto a really lovely large patio area, all been recently landscaped by looks of things, really nice condition. Just to remind you, you've got the door there on the left going through back into the kitchen, so really handy if you're wanting to bring muddy dogs in, you don't need to bring them through the living room. Now you can see this is a really private garden, absolutely fantastic, and the sun is out, so we're getting a little bit of glare on the lens. But just as I come up here, just to show you just a couple of steps up, and we've got this really lovely range, sort of area of lawn with a range of different flower beds all the way round. The gate back out to the rear, and then another corner there which is set to patio, perfect for seating. That's the area where you're going to get the evening sun because it sets over Bath, but throughout the day you are getting the sun all the way across this garden. So it starts in the morning and it works its way round, and then it sets on that back corner there as well. So we have got a really lovely sunny and very usable garden here, very nice for the kids, lots of areas for them to play. And I'm just going to pan back to the rear of the house just to give you an idea, because you've got that little shed area as well. Now, this is in Bathford, and I'm a big fan of the village, as you may know by now, because I grew up here. So out of this gate just to the side of me now, and you are literally steps away from countryside walks for absolute miles, taking you up to Brown's Folly and into the nature reserve. Also, if you do have children, you've got a fantastic school just down the road, and for convenience you've got the local community-led shop, which also houses a post office and a little cafe. And then to top that off, we're only about 10-15 minutes from Bath, and you can jump on the bus every 15-20 minutes. They're usually running through Bathford, various different routes, but the one that comes right up just to the end of Mountain Wood itself. So if you're looking for a fantastic 4-bedroom family home which really doesn't need any work at all, right in the heart of Bathford, this is possibly one of the most affordable 4 bedrooms you will find in the area, then please do get in touch and we'll get you a viewing as soon as possible.